And they told me, I got 3 months to live. I will go blind first, and then I will die. Here in Sydney, I will die. I was only about 30 odd years at that time. I said, God, you can't do this to me. You can. I had to put up a fight with God. And also the doctor said, don't fight with me. He said, I didn't give you the cancer. He said, you have a cancer, it's pushing against the optic nerve, and you will go blind. And I said, what are the consequences? He said, those people who go for this operation, some come out and walk. Once you touch a brain cell, that part of the brain body is gone. So you can't, I don't know what you're going to lose. One fellow came up and he lost his children said, Daddy, don't call me Daddy, I'm not your daddy. Memory gone. So we don't know what you're going to lose. One fellow came on a wheelchair, couldn't walk. So we don't know what you're going to lose. I said, no, I don't want that operation. Push it aside. Until I went blind. Little by little I was going blind, and I said, oh, I'll take it. I made a promise to God. If I came out, I'll spend the rest of my life working for Him, which is what I'm doing. 1977, long time, right? My brothers and sisters, I came out, I only lost my sense, I can't smell a thing. Apart from that, I'm living on injections, cortisone. They removed my pituitary gland, the master gland, gone. Immune system gone. They told me don't go into any infectious wards, you'll catch any disease. I go to all the infectious wards. Never catch it. I never get a cold or flu. 3, 4, 5 years have gone by, never catch anything. Why? The Lord looks after me. And 8 months later, I had a cancer in my throat. And I said, God, give me a break. I just come out of one. And this time the doctor said, you're going to lose your voice. Because it's holding on. You know, the cancers are very good at holding on to something important. Holding on to your voice box. You lose your voice. You know, Neville Rand, New South Wales, a long time ago, he and I went to the same hospital, same operation. He came out, sorry fellows, I lost my voice. I came out with a louder voice. Can you see what I'm talking about? I don't know if you believe it or not, but I believe in God. So when I go to a prayer meeting or a church, they put the microphone on, I said, please take it away. I said, it'll bring the roof down because I got a loud voice. The one I love. I never lost anything. My friends, for those who love God, all things work together for good. When people say this to you, please listen carefully. Oh, look at those guys who are working for God. That fellow is sick, he got cancer, he got blood sugar problem. We don't go to God like that. Say, we're all happy. Have you got an answer to that question? How can the people who are so close to God end up with pain, suffering, cancer, leukemia, all these problems? But the people who are not going to God, they win the lottery, they win this. All good things are happening to them. And they ask the question, how come? The answer is, God knows that these people are going to hell. And whatever little good they have done, God being a just God, will reward them here on this earth. I'm finished with you. And those people who are bad, God is cleaning them up and getting them ready for heaven. My father was a good man. He would teach religion, 96 years old, he was teaching religion. And when he got prostate cancer, I said, oh God, why? You know, God said, I'm getting your daddy ready for heaven. When he dies, he goes straight to heaven. I could not believe that. And my mother was also like, the day I gave him Holy Communion, he said, son, help me to get up from the bed to the chair. I put him on the chair. He kept looking at me. Head never turned. His eyes filled with tears. He was gone. And that was 4:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. At 4:30 in the afternoon Friday, he appeared to 2 people, my grandchildren. And he said, Granddad was here, Granddad was there. I knew then that what God said was true. God is preparing you and me for heaven. So tomorrow morning, if you get up with a headache, don't complain. Don't even tell anybody, God, I have this headache for my sins. If you get up with a back pain or somebody says something bad about you, don't fight back. Accept it. You're becoming more like Jesus. Jesus said, when they revile me, when they talk bad things about me, they're going to say the same thing about you. When that happens, what did the Lord say? Rejoice. Be happy. You are becoming more and more like me. And the only people who go to heaven are not the people who go to church every day, but the people who become like Jesus. I am the only way to my Father's house, Jesus said. There is no other way. Remember the Australia policy long time ago? Only white people are allowed here, black people not allowed to come in here. Like that, at the gates of heaven. You may have gone to church every day, 10 times. You may have said 1,000 rosaries. But if you do not look like Jesus, they say to you, sorry, you can't go here. Everybody in heaven is like Jesus. Unless you are like Jesus, gentle, compassionate, loving, caring, you got no place in heaven. Think of Jesus now, in the Garden of Gethsemane. He knew the nails that are going to go through his hands. He cried, afraid. He said, Father, oh please, take this away from me.